All right, let's go to our next conversation now. So about the real estate industry in the U.S. We're seeing data there. Home builder confidence in the U.S. housing markets is navigating a complex landscape shaped by shifting demand, macroeconomic uncertainty, and evolving consumer expectations. Home builders are under increasing pressure to adapt. Recent trends ranging from widespread price cuts and buyer incentives to regional sentiment fluctuations, that raises important questions about the industry's resilience and direction. With interest rates still elevated, we're seeing tariffs adding cost pressures and affordability concerns, mounting. But builders are recalibrating strategies in response to a cooling market and rising inventories. Joining us to discuss now, we have Eze Okwodu, is a licensed realtor in the U.S. at Samson Properties. Great to have you on the show.
Hi, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Fantastic. So we're seeing builder sentiment in June. That jumped 2 points from May to 32 points on the National Association of Home Builders and the Wells Fargo Housing Market Index. And anything below 50 is considered negative. Talk to us about this data.
Right now, builders are offering all kinds of discounts and special deals. They're trying to attract buyers to buy houses. Things are not looking as great as it was this same time last year, but I feel it's going to pick up soon.
And how sustainable would you say is the current, builder price cuts and, the incentives you mentioned, at this time? And are they able to keep up, with this incentive? Because we know when the builders are not happy, it'll be hard to make the buyers happy, I guess.
Yeah, you see, these deals may not last as long because of the building costs. The demand might pick up later on, and when it picks up later on, things might get better. But right now, it's not looking that great right now.
So which regions or, builder segments are most vulnerable to the sentiment we're seeing right there?
The most vulnerable regions are like the more expensive luxury homes, because with the luxury homes, once things get difficult, most people reduce their spending. So big cities are getting hit hard, like Washington, D.C., New York City. Cities like that are getting really hit really hard because people are not spending as much as they normally would spend.
Would you say, definitely, I know you sell a lot of properties to, different people right there in the U.S. How would you describe, demand in your personal terms at this point? What are you seeing?
People are still buying because people buy every day, but the only problem, they're not buying as much as they used to buy before. And they're not buying luxury. And a lot of people are buying more pre-loved homes, like used homes, or they're thinking about renting out their basement, just different things like that to augment their income, because things are a little bit tight now and they have to be careful. Even people who are currently working, because of the fear of losing their job, the government layoffs, different things like that, even those guys are a little bit hesitant in purchasing certain kind of homes. Like brand new homes are being hit the hardest.
What about mortgage rates? How do you see that impacting so far? We know the U.S. Fed, trying to, keep inflation stable, and we know President Donald Trump has been asking for that cut, for the longest time in the U.S. How are home buyers navigating the mortgage rates there?
Yeah, mortgage rates, it makes it really difficult. It makes it really difficult to refinance. So people who already own homes already are finding it difficult to refinance, to try and buy a second home. Because the norm is like, you own one home already, you try and buy a second home by refinancing to get money out. But there are lots of people who purchase their homes, let's say hypothetically 3%, but right now the interest rate is about 6.5%. So they can't even refinance. First-time home buyers are thinking, oh, I'm going to wait till the interest rate drops before I make my move to purchase a home. So the interest rates is playing a huge role in everything.
All right, so what do you think is next in 2025? Do you think home builder sentiment will kind of rebound or continue the slump we're seeing in the U.S.?
See, it depends. If the mortgage rate goes down and the economy improves, the builders might feel more confident, and people will feel more confident in purchasing, in inquiring, in selling and buying a bigger home. But if that doesn't happen, you know, the mood of the people could stay low.
Right. All right, we'll keep tracking all of that data coming out in the U.S. Housing market there. But thank you for helping us break it down. Eze Mokwodu, he's a realtor at Samsung Properties in the U.S. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much.